Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Axis Medium. This is the 136403. So, very interesting fixture. We have it in the showroom. I've sold a lot of the old Axis line. Let's get into the size of this fixture to begin with. So this is 12 inches high, and we're really talking about the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the top of the body of the fixture, not including any of those rods going up. 12 inches high and 19.3 inches diameter. So it's a good size. It can go into a lot of situations, dining room, foyer, places like that. This has one range, and that range is going to be from, now we're talking about how Hubbardton has these telescoping rods that go up and down. The rod on this is much thicker than this one, but just to show you what's going on. So this has a hex nut built into the side, and the bigger rod for this one does the same thing. It's going to give you an adjustable range from the bottom of the fixture to the ceiling of 29 to 45 inches. If you need this shorter than 29, I can do it as a custom. If you need it longer than 45, I can do it as a custom without a problem. Adds a little time, adds a little money, but we do it every day. So the slope ceiling adjustability on this, so again, I'm going to use a different fixture, but it kind of shows you the same idea. So see how there's I can make this go like this and like this. This is a knuckle. And this knuckle is going to allow this to be slope ceiling adaptable. On this one, it's only to 37 degrees. A lot of our fixtures are slope ceiling adaptable to 45. This one's to 37. So if you have a slope, it's really important to double check that for me. This is going to hang from a 5-inch round canopy. That's going to be going over your 4-inch standard junction box. And now let's talk about glass on it. So you're going to have 3 different types of glass. The bottom of this has a frosted glass diffuser. That's just sandblasted glass, so there's no color involved. But the side of it, that kind of piece that goes around, drum shape glass, is going to be available in 3 different types of glass. Opal is the bright white. It's a crisp contemporary white. Pearl's an off-white that warms up to a vanilla yogurt. It has a slight swirl pattern in it. It's kind of a linen color when it's off. And then stone is going to be the one that has the little striations in it. So this is going to be the one that ambers up quite a bit. It's a beige to begin with. Has the little blotches and streaks of black here and there. It's hand-blown glass, so just remember it's very random. And this is going to be the more rustic one. So you're going to go from the contemporary one to the transitional one to the rustic one. And I'm going to kind of put these here so I think you guys can see these. Put one out there, and that, and that one right there. Hopefully you get a good view of those. So that's going to be your glass. And again, on the bottom of this, you're going to have a diffuser. You're also going to have a diffuser on the top of this too, so you don't look down into it. This is going to actually have 3 sockets. Those 3 sockets can go up to 100 watt max for incandescent, and it's going to be using this. These are porcelain A sockets, which can accept any screw and light bulb. You and I grew up with this bulb. You can put up to 3 100 watt incandescents, and it limits you to that because of the heat generated by an incandescent bulb. But if you go LED, there's no limit. The only limit is you getting a bulb big enough, the limit is how big the bulb is getting into the fixture. And you're not going to be able to find an LED that's too big to get into this because there's plenty of room in there. And you've got 3 of these. You could go up easily to 150 watt equivalent in each of these sockets, and there's 3 sockets, so you can pump quite a bit of light out of this. Remember, on these fixtures, light's going to go down, some light's going to go out, a lot of light's going to go up, it's going to hit your ceiling and bathe the room, and that's kind of the whole idea of ambient light, why a lot of these fixtures exist, and why a lot of the drum shades exist, including on floor lamps and table lamps. That's the whole reason you want to get light up to bathe the room. So, when you do order this, as far as putting in an LED, there's no special ordering or anything like that. You can put in whatever LED you want. It's a dimmable fixture. Just make sure that when you guys go out and buy your LEDs that you buy them in the color temperature you want. 2700 Kelvin is a warm white, and then way over 3000, 4000 Kelvin, that's going to be those cooler whites. And make sure the box tells you that it's dimmable. And if you have flickering, that's because the switch you have on your wall, your dimmer is not set up for dimmable LEDs. Some of these LEDs, the newer ones, can go with any dimmer. So the box is going to tell you, so don't worry about that part of it. take a look more on this. So I think that's it. Let's talk about finishes. So if you're on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, scroll down in the left-hand side in those red tabs, the ones that have the pictures, you're going to see a finishes help guide. There's also a glass help guide, so you can go there and watch that video too. But we're going to talk about the finishes right now. Finishes help guide. There's a video screen of me talking to you about the differences between Hubbardton Forge's translucent finishes and their opaque powder coat finishes. And if you scroll down a little bit on that page, you're going to see a chart, and the chart is going to have all 9 finishes that this comes in. It's going to have the picture of a picture with A on it and a picture with a letter B on it, and that's going to kind of show you the range of how these finishes can look. All talked about in the video above. So watch that video, come down, and kind of go bounce back and forth between that chart and the video. After you're done watching the video, you can click on that chart and you can see a whole bunch of items in whatever finish you clicked on. So if you want to see a bunch of stuff in dark smoke, burnished steel, whatever, just click on it and you'll see that too. So we have this on display on the 2nd floor of our showroom in stone glass, I believe, and dark smoke, maybe not. But anyway, you'll be able to see that because on our website we have a what's on display page. So left-hand side screen, red tabs, once again, what's on display, click on that. You're going to see everything we have on the floor for you to see before you guys ever come up. We're constantly adding to that, so the number keeps ticking up of how many fixtures we have on the floor. Showroom is open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. Phones are open every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. I think I mentioned we have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors, but if I didn't, I'm doing it again. And in addition to the showroom, we have a clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's right here. You can go through it and just make sure you're kind of open to what other people have bought, returned, showroom samples, discontinued stuff. You have to be kind of lenient on finishes and glass. And measure your ceilings before you come. That's really important before you guys come here. When you order your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, the shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. There's no tax if you ship out of the state of Vermont. We're the only dealer that offers 90-day returns and no restocking fees. Details are on our site because some larger items can't come back, but we'll always tell you that ahead of time. In addition to all that, we have a Rush program. Rush takes you from Hubbardton Forge's 3 to 4 weeks in production down to a little under 2 weeks. It's very inexpensive, so just give a call or email us, and I can walk you through that. Our email address is sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont, or you can call 802-446-2400. I think that kind of covers everything. If I missed anything, just give me a shout, and I'd love to walk you through any of these fixtures. Thanks for stopping in today. We'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.